This is Riverfront Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. A showdown game coming up between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Both teams hoping to get the wild card playoff berth. It's action in the second quarter. 5 minutes elapsed. Score 0-0. Phipps in the pocket. Hitting Frank Pitts, number 25, who is missed by at least 3 tacklers there, as you see, and Pitts goes downfield for the touchdown. Cleveland assumes a 7-0 lead. What an extraordinary year Pitts has given the Brownies. Used to be with Kansas City. What a surprising team the Brownies have been. This is fourth quarter action. Field goal attempt from 27 yards out by Cockcroft of the Browns. The score tied at 24-24. It splits the uprights, and the Browns lead 27-24. The Bengals aren't through yet. Now they're threatening, trying to get the game-winning touchdown. Virgil Carter rolling right, looking downfield, throwing. Billy Andrews tips it up in the air. It comes straight down to him. That interception saves the game. Cleveland wins it 27-24. Cincinnati eliminated, but the Browns very much alive for a wild card berth in the American Football Conference. These are the Dallas Cowboys at Texas Stadium in Irving, Texas, going against their earlier season tormentors, the Washington Redskins. The Cowboys want to clinch a wild card berth today, and they begin early. It's the first quarter, a little more than 5 minutes elapsed. What a block by Blaine 9, number 61, as Calvin Hill rolls in for the touchdown. Dallas leads it 7-0. Now it's the second play of the second quarter. Dallas has built its lead to 14-0. Walt Garrison on a burst up the middle. How quickly he gets off the mark. What a familiar sight this is to NFL fans. It's 25 yards, a touchdown. Dallas 21-0 over the Redskins. We're in the second quarter, just 2 minutes remaining. It's 21-3 Dallas. Craig Morton rolling right, ostensibly to pass, but no, he's bootlegging that ball into the end zone. 12 yards, a touchdown. Dallas 28-3 at half. They go on to win 34-24 and clinch a wild card playoff berth in the NFC. That's Dan Devine. They say college coaches can't coach in the pros, huh? Ask Devine, who was at the University of Missouri 2 years ago. His team going against the Vikes at Metropolitan Stadium in Bloomington, Minnesota. That's MacArthur Lane, and this is an index to the hitting in the contest. Flipped over was Lane by Jeff Wright. Now, we're early in the first quarter. 3 minutes elapsed. That's an end around to Stu Voigt from Tarkenton. 1 yard and a touchdown. That's what this play netted as the Vikes took a 7-0 lead over the Pack. Now we're in the third quarter. It's early. Minnesota leading the Pack 7-3. This is the action as we pick it up. And back to pass is Francis Tarkenton. He throws to his veteran friend Billy Brown, who catches it and fumbles. And Fred Carr picks up the ball. He's returning it downfield and will go all the way to the Vikings' 28-yard line, thus giving the Pack the field position they've been looking for. Now watch this play. Scott Hunter, of course, number 16. Handing off to the great one from Ohio State, John Brockington, who for the second year in a row will pass the 1,000-yard mark in yards gained on the season. A first down on that play as they busted over Paul Krause. And then Hunter sneaking in for the touchdown that gives Green Bay a 10-7 lead over the Vikes. Oh, how this Green Bay team, young as it is, has come alive this season. Now we've got 3:30 left in the third quarter. Tarkenton back to pass. He intends it for John Gilliam. But Willie Buchanan takes the deflection. Number 28, the great rookie cornerback from San Diego State. He returns it 25 yards to the Minnesota 24-yard line. It's just 4 plays later, and you're looking at MacArthur Lane, acquired by trade from St. Louis. A touchdown, 17-7. This made it favor of Green Bay. The final score, 23-7 Green Bay. They win the black and blue division title in the NFC. Big Red Alex Webster, coach of the Giants, to the left. Don Shula, coach of the unbeaten Miami Dolphins, to the right. And it's Yankee Stadium, the Dolphins against the Giants, and that was Norm Snead hitting Don Herman, the wide receiver from Little Waynesburg, in the first quarter, the 4th player of the game, and it's down to the Miami 1-yard line as the Giants hope to spring an upset over the unbeaten Dolphins. It set up a 1-yard run for a touchdown by Johnson, but quickly Miami struck back with a long march, and that was Mercury Morris, number 22, going in for 12 yards and a touchdown. The Giants' extra point had been blocked, so Miami took a 7-6 lead. Now with the score 10-6 Miami. In the second quarter, you're looking at Jim Kick, number 21, tough to bring down, running off left tackle for a 26-yard gain. With 3 minutes left in the half, Earl Morrow drops back, throws downfield, 34 yards. You know who that is. Paul Warfield. Touchdown. Miami goes on to a 23-13 win. Well, that's Busch Stadium in St. Louis, and the Cardinals are going against the L.A. Rams. It's 3-0 St. Louis, the second quarter. There's Roman Gabriel throwing deep to Jack Snow, number 84, down in the end zone, all alone, and Snow drops the football. It's been that kind of year for the Los Angeles Rams. That typified their futility this day. We're midway in the second quarter. It's 3-0 St. Louis, and they're back in their own end zone, the Cardinals. Jim Hart throwing downfield for the rookie flanker from Oregon, Bobby Moore. Watch this. Moore escapes that tackle. He's going to go all the way downfield to the 1-yard line, a 98-yard gain from scrimmage. Still not a touchdown, but what a play and what a turn in events for both the Cardinals and the Rams. Donnie Anderson went in for a touchdown right after that to make it 10-0 St. Louis. All year long, the Rams have lost to the supposed breathers. We're early in the fourth quarter. It's 17-14 St. Louis, and that's Jim Hart again. Down to the elongated receiver from Richmond, Walker Gillette. 24-14 St. Louis over Los Angeles. A stunning upset, but Los Angeles still alive in the playoff scramble. Dick Nolan, head coach, San Francisco 49ers, worriedly pacing the sidelines at Candlestick Park. We're midway in the fourth quarter. The 49ers, Jimmy Thomas, with the 49ers ahead, 6-0, trying to move to the left, blocked off, almost tackled, then reversing his field, still behind the line of scrimmage, but now he finds some daylight, moves down the sideline, picks up 22 critical yards as the 49ers get field position that they desperately wanted at that moment. It's the very next play, and the handoff is to Vic Washington. Look at Washington sneaking through that whole pile. He finds some daylight, slips away from that tackler, goes all the way down to the Falcons' 9-yard line, an 18-yard gain. It's 3 plays later. The ball goes to Kenny Willard. He's in for the touchdown, 13-0 San Francisco. They went on to win it 20-0. Presently, they're first by a half game, Western Division NFC.